Topic: Through God's grace. Someone imagines that he can rid himself of his negative qualities by means of his own labor and striving. When he struggles and makes every effort possible only to be disappointed, God says to him, "You thought it would come about through your own power and action and effort. This is the law I have established. That is, that whatever you have, you should expend it in my way. Only then does my grace arrive. We say to you, travel this infinite road with your own weak legs. We know that with your weak legs you will never be able to accomplish the journey. In 100,000 years, you would not complete even one stage of the journey. But when you make the effort and collapse and fall down, unable to take another step, then God's loving grace will carry you. Just as a child, while it is nursing, is carried, but when it grows older, it is left to walk on its own. Even so, now, when your strength has left you, God's grace carries you. Now that you no longer have the means to continue, behold, our grace and favor and loving kindness, how they swarm down upon you. Even after 100,000 strivings, you would not have seen so much as a tiny bit of this. So celebrate the praise of your sustainer and ask his forgiveness. Seek forgiveness for your thoughts and conceit. You thought that all this could come to you from your own striving. You didn't recognize that it all comes from us. Now that you have seen that it comes from us, seek forgiveness, for he is inclined to forgive. Topic: What a nourisher! The sensible man doesn't pay attention to what increases or decreases, since both pass like a quickly moving stream. Whether the water of life runs clear or is tumultuous as a flood, don't bother speaking of it. It doesn't endure more than a moment. In this world, thousands of animals live happily, without the throes of anxiety. The dove on the tree coos gratefulness, even though her food for the night has not yet arrived. The nightingale's glorification is this: I depend for my daily bread on you, who love to respond. The falcon delights in the king's hand, and no longer looks at carrion. Look at every animal from the gnack to the elephant. They all are God's family, and dependent on Him for their food. What a nourisher is God! All these griefs within our hearts arise from the smoke and dust of our existence and vain desires. Topic: A piece of death. Every pain is a piece of death. Expel that portion of death from yourself before the whole of it is poured on your head. If that portion of death has become sweet, the whole of death will be sweet. Every pain is a messenger not to be ignored. But whoever tries to live sweetly dies painfully. Whoever serves his body doesn't nourish his soul. Topic: This is crazy, but you can spend 100 days studying, but the soul won't enjoy your groaning. You may laugh at me and my story, but you, O scholar, have not become Majnoon. Topic: Melting snow. If ice and snow should say, I have seen the summer sun, or the sun of summer has shone upon me, and still remained ice and snow, no intelligent person would believe it. It is impossible for the sun of summer to come out and not melt ice and snow. Although God Most High has promised recompense for good and evil at resurrection, still every moment examples of it can be seen. If a happiness comes to a person's heart, it is recompense for having made someone else happy. If he becomes sorrowful, it is because he has made someone else sad. These are gifts from the other world and indications of the day of reckoning, so that people may understand the much from the little, just as a handful of wheat is offered as a sample of the storehouse full. Topic: The Reins of Love. I am drunk from a cup engraved with the word love. The horse I ride has love for its reins. This love is a supreme work, and I am bound to the one who loves his slave. Topic: A world within my heart. If I catch a snake, I remove its fangs to save it from having its head crushed. Its fangs are an enemy to its life. So, with this skill, I turn an enemy into a friend. Never from desire do I chant my spell, for greed has long ago been vanquished. God forbid, I desire nothing from created beings. Through contentment, there is a world within my heart. Topic: Poverty. Try being poor for a day or two and find in poverty double riches. Be patient and abandon your distaste for being poor. For in poverty is the light of glory. Don't be sour, and you will see thousands of contented souls in an ocean of honey, and thousands of bitter souls steeped in rose syrup. If you had the comprehension, this tale of my heart would shine upon your soul. Topic: Beauty is made for those who see it. These words are like milk from the soul's breast. But without someone to drink, the flow decreases. When the listener is thirsty, the speaker, even though almost dead, is moved to speak. When the hearer is fresh and yearning, even the dumb and mute discover their eloquence. Everything that is made beautiful and fair and lovely is made so for the eye of one who sees. How should the sound of melody and treble and bass be made for the ear of one who is deaf? Not in vain did God make musk fragrant. He made it so for the one who can smell, not for one whose nostrils are blocked by disease.